Joined by the champ, Cody Garbrandt. Masterful performance. Anybody that's a fan of martial arts, mixed martial arts, saw you inside of that cage, almost that moment, and we could feel what I guess we couldn't feel what you felt in there. But explain what the feeling was to know that you were on your A game, you were hitting your stride, super confident, and able to do what you did against what many people call one of the pound for pound best fighters ever.
That was just being in my present state of mind, body, and soul. That was something that I dreamed of being, was a world champion. And for so many years of the adversity and obstacles I overcame to get here, I didn't let the big fight get to me, the bright lights. That's how I think I shine the best, is when there's more to gain from there, not less to lose. So it was just being in the present state and going against one of the best. I was able to figure them out early and then have some fun with them.
Was it easy to get into that zone? It seemed like once you hit your stride, you just kept going.
Yeah, I was constantly reminded, and reminding myself just to enjoy this. You only have one first world title shot, so I kept that in mind. This is my first time, go have fun with it. And it was against one of the best, arguably the best bantamweights in the world, and couldn't be a better performance. I was out there and just had fun, hit my stride early on, was tagging them up. I knew early on that I would settle down, wouldn't get caught with anything. It was my fight. I hit him with the first punch, and he kind of shook his hands out. And I pointed at him, I was like, that one hurt you, didn't it? And he kind of shook his hands out, and he was bantering back and forth the first 2 rounds. Then I came out and kicked him in the third and cut him. That's what started the cut. And he had a good poker face. He's tough, he's very skilled. I have a lot of respect for him. He was able to, from the audience was able to show the poker face that he wasn't hurt, but what I was able to see, he dotted his hand, touched the blood, and saw the blood, and his pupils got really big. And that's when I asked Dom, I said, "Hey, are you having fun yet?" And he didn't answer me back, but he was answering me back the first 2 rounds. So I knew I just settled in, kept picking them apart. This fight would be mine.
When you think of your level and how far you still have to grow as a martial artist, what does it mean to you and to constantly acquiring skills and being on your A game, the best in the world as the UFC champion?
It's motivating for me. I feel like I haven't even tapped into my potential. I feel like I'm maybe fighting at 50%. I'm still 11 fights in, finding my groove. I finally got the right coaching staff. Justin Buckles, Danny Castile, Chris Holdsworth, Uriah Faber, my uncle Robert Meese, Welcome Pilot, and we have that unity out there at Team Alpha Male. That's my style, and we're getting to know what I like to do, how I like to train, what I need to work on, and we're finally hitting my stride, and that was 1 year with all of us together. So, we have a lot of, we're just getting started with the guys.
Faber was just here, and he told us about enjoying the process. Why is that important to enjoy this process?
I think that's anything in life. You have to enjoy it. It's be positive about with whatever. The process, the journey has ups and downs, highs and lows, that you have to just keep staying positive and enjoying it.
What do you think some of the biggest takeaways from 25 minutes with Dom?
I had a lot of unanswered questions in there from myself, a lot from MMA critics, yourself. I had I went out, go out there and silence them all. And myself, I grew as a fighter in there and as a person. It's 25 minutes of going with the best in the world and be able to have a great performance like that. I never was in the 4th round. I've only been to the 3rd once. Never was in the 5th round. I always pride myself on being in good shape and being able to push no matter what. If my skills won't prevail, my heart will, So I learned a lot from that fight, and I'm excited.
Another assignment, TJ, right now there's a lot of buzz at 135 pounds, so that's got to be good for you. When you think about going before the fight with Dom, did you visualize how everything went down, and is it the same with this fight with TJ?
Same, yeah. I picture myself beating Dom. Actually, I visualized me knocking Dom out I hit him with that right hand. And the same vision I saw all camp, and I hit him with that right hook, that rear right hook, and he went down, but he's got a good chin. He was able to bounce back, and then I was having fun with him in there, let him off the hook a couple times where I could have jumped on him, but that's like I said, present state of mind, having fun, just wagging on him. TJ the same thing. He's a generic version of Dominic Cruz, and I know that TJ doesn't have a chin. I knew that Dom did, and I was still able to hurt him and put a lot of punishment on him. TJ, I know I'm going to flatten and run through him.